do Manchester City needs to do to consider this season a success? I have one word: win the court case. Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host and we are back again with another one as we are continuing with this series of videos that I'm going to be doing in the next coming week, preparing for the new Premier League season, as I'm going to be giving you my thoughts and what the teams needs to do to consider the upcoming season a success. I told you what Arsenal has to do. You can go check it out. It's already on the Connect and it's doing well. Go check it out and find out everything that I say on the video. But we are back here to talk about Manchester City, the champions. They're fourth in the row. Can they do a 5p? I don't know. But because the problem with this is this, you have to understand this. The problem with this team called Manchester City, they are always winning. They are always winning. So what do they need to do to consider the season a success? Like I said in the first of the video, I will explain that to even make more sense. But I feel like they need to win another Champions League. That's the only thing that I feel like if they are going to win a trophy, it should be the Champions League. They have dominated the domestic league. They don't need to prove anything. They are the best. They need to win another Champions League. And I feel like if I'm Pep Guardiola coming into this season, it doesn't matter what we do in the Premier League. Their full focus should only on to winning the Champions League. And they have the personnel to do so. They have the team that can do so. So it's going to be interesting how they approach this game. It's going to be interesting how they actually head this team. But like I'm saying, the most important thing is they need and they must win the Champions League, because they only have one Champions League in that season, like Liverpool. And it's weird that as Liverpool we call it a success, but Liverpool has 6 Champions League. But as Pep Guardiola, you're making history into the Premier League. You are becoming the guy who was coming very close to Fergie. You need to add more of those trophies into this ones, because your team is already close to perfect. If it's not the most complete team, it is the team that people wants to beat to consider themselves successful. So you are already there. You are the king. You run the Premier League, so you don't need to prove so much, especially into this evolving Premier League of this season. The reason we are calling this an evolving Premier League is because Chelsea have a new manager, Liverpool has a new manager, Erik ten Hag has new coaching staff, so let's just call it a new Erik ten Hag. What else? So many teams in the Premier League actually have new managers and they're looking well. Brighton, the likes of Burnley, Leicester, not Burnley, Leicester, and the other teams that are there. So it is an evolving Premier League, but you are still the same biggest threat in the world of football. You can overcome so many. So if you are able to stop that Real Madrid from winning their Champions League in a row like they just did last season, then you are successful, because at a stage of European, you are now being recognized as one of the best. You are pushing yourself to that level high and focusing and only doing that. You need, so I feel like that if there's anything that they need to focus on, it is to win the Champions League. Continuing to put so much pressure, be the new team to win the Champions League in this new format that has been formed. Be the one who sets what can I call it, to put that footprint over what you are able to do, what you are capable of actually achieving in this Champions League. So that's what I believe they need to win another Champions League. Winning the Premier League, they can win it. It's okay. It's Man City. It's always going to happen, but I feel like maybe Arsenal might have something to say this season. I won't be surprised if Man City win it. They have done it already so many times, so I won't be surprised if they win it. But like I'm saying, if you want to be considered as the best, if you want to be considered with what, you need to add another Champions League in that calendar as Man City. Especially, it could be the last season of Kevin De Bruyne. It looks like he could be leaving, and also have a successor to Kevin De Bruyne. Have your deals done. I know this will be happening at the end of the season or something, but at least having a successor, the guy who takes over your main player, the main little striker that people talk about, have a successor of Kevin De Bruyne. I think it will be very, very important to help this Man City team to go forward. The other thing that I feel like is really, really important is to win the November court case. So now we're moving on to this one. It might felt like it was a joke in the first of this one. Win the November court case, because all the eyes are there. If you lose that court case, it means that the whole entire achievement you have done over the 9 years under Pep Guardiola, as well as even years before Pep Guardiola, are all in shambles. Nobody will respect you the same. Nobody will look at you the same. So you need to win that court case by any means necessary. I don't know how you're going to do it. You have already put the Premier League in court in a case we have not yet been told what has been decided over who has won the court case, but the November court case, you have to win it so that so many eyes can stop being on you, stop you being judged the way you are being done. So many of your fans are not enjoying this, so you have to find a way to get this court case done. But also I'm hoping that the truth prevail as a rival fan, because it's really important. But all the things that we've seen, all the signs and everything we've seen, it shows that Man City did some dirty on some things and they're not clean. As much as you want to make them clean, they are not clean people. That's first fact. But like I'm saying, winning the court case could help them so much into having a successful season. Whatever that happens in the Premier League, FA Cup, I'm sure for a fact they're not leaving this league without a trophy or sort of or something. So, and a Ballon d'Or for Rodri. Of course, we already think that he deserved to have won that one. So, at a player point of view, when the Ballon d'Or comes in, Rodri should be carrying that Ballon d'Or, because I think he has earned it. He has done so much, and I'm hoping that his continuation over the new season could actually help elevate Man City to actually be close to get that trophy again. They have that first Ballon d'Or over the team, because I don't think they've ever won the Ballon d'Or. There's ever been a player in Man City squad to win a Ballon. Haaland was closed, but it was taken by Messi last season. But this is the time I feel like Rodri can actually take this one. So I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of Man City season? What are you expecting from them? What do they need to do to get close to what do they need to do to consider the season a success? Because if you're a Man City fan, you've been spoiled with so much achievement. You really don't know what what you want to achieve over the season. You don't really even know what to prepare for, because you have been that successful. But like I'm saying, win the court case will go a long way to help out. So people, this is my second video in giving you my thoughts over how the season is going up. We are building up into the new season, and I want to know what you want me to do next on the comment section, or as well, what are you expecting to see when I'm doing a team? I haven't done my team Liverpool. What would we call a success if over Arne Slot, as we are starting a new slate under a new manager, as well as Chelsea, as things are not looking well in the previous season, as well as Tottenham Hotspur under Ange Postecoglou. What can they do next season? So much to talk about. It's going to be exciting. Click the like button, as well as Aston Villa, Unai Emery, in terms of what he has been doing. We have to keep an eye on him. So let's see what happens, people. Thank you very much for watching. I've been your host. This is the Football Connect. We'll see you on another one. Click the like button and subscribe to the Connect. We're out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.